Yeah.
It's teams that didn't make the playoffs last year in the East and the West. Give me both in your teams in the East and the West, one team in each conference that you think has the highest chance of making the playoffs that didn't make it last year. East and the West, one team in each conference. Because I've thought about this and I looked at the standings. There's a lot of good teams in both conferences. A lot of teams that got better were playoff teams, and the teams below obviously got better too.
Already got him as soon as he said it.
You already got him. So if you could start then.
I already know what Omari's going to choose.
Yeah, I didn't even.
Possibly.
I didn't even.
Yeah.
I
No,
know
if anybody's
I
ready,
agree.
you could give your team. I mean,
Oh.
Hussein, if you already know, you could give
Okay,
yours.
I'll at least I'll start with the East first, at least, and
Okay.
then I think it's pretty obviously the Pacers.
That was my team too. It was the
Yeah,
Pacers.
with Halliburton, he was hurt, and that really hurt their playoff chances. They were already in the playoffs before he did get hurt,
Yeah.
and then they just started tanking, and then right after, I think they shut him down. Did they shut Halliburton down? Or
No,
He
just
came back and played.
oh, he
yeah,
did.
He did play, but
He came back and played.
Yeah, for nothing, I guess.
took
So-
it easy, I guess.
Yeah, but they got a top 10 pick, and then they got Obi. So those are really good pieces to add to a team that was already going to be in the playoffs if their best player was healthy. So I think people like
They signed Bruce Brown too.
and Bruce Brown definitely, and then someone like Mathurin is going to be better in his second year. So it's going to be weird who they're going to take out, but I feel like they're definitely locking into
The
the play-in
Raptors.
at least.
The Raptors,
The
not
Raptors
gonna
didn't
make it.
make
I mean, they
Raptors
didn't
weren't
make the play-in.
the Raptors stink.
I'm
They
saying
lost.
they didn't make the play in though.
I said yeah, but I think
Probably the Hawks maybe,
play in
too.
contention.
I think the Nets could drop out, to be honest.
I think the bottom is going to be very
Nah,
competitive.
Not with McHale
I know
there.
he don't
Not
want to
with
hear
McHale
that,
there.
but I really do think they're the team.
If McHale gonna take him to the performance,
I'm not saying the Nets will, but they're the team that I think has the most likely
East has
chance.
like such slim pickings to the point where I have to choose the Pacers.
No, I think
There's
that
nobody else.
You could pick the
the top
Magic.
six.
No, I was thinking about it, but I don't think they have a better chance.
I think
than
top
the
six
Pacers.
is pretty solid for the East,
Yeah.
and then the rest, in the play-in kind of people, they're fighting for the spot.
They gotta
Actually,
Yeah, I think Atlanta's gonna beat them out, but
now that I
maybe-
think about the Sixers, though, if Embiid gets injured and they don't have Harden, they could miss the playoffs.
yeah, I think your roster's still too deep.
No, they got a
Without
one-man
Harden.
Without
Harden.
Embiid and no Harden, what's deep about?
Oh, without Harden.
That's what I'm saying. If
Well, they
Harden,
really
Maxey,
beat back.
Tyrese.
but with the
Oh,
pieces
yeah.
they get, it's gonna be like
Norman Powell.
Just Norman Powell by himself.
Terrence Mann's good.
Terrence
Mann
Mann
is
is
taking him to the third seed. No
I
problem,
think
Terrence
I
Mann.
think they'll be better than the Nets. They'll have a better roster than the Nets.
No, hell no.
No,
Hell
You're
no.
Without
You
Embiid,
ain't tripping.
without Embiid.
Bro,
Without
yeah.
Embiid and Harden,
No,
no matter who they get back, they're not gonna have a better team than the Nets.
Mikhail's better than everybody on the
McCall,
Sixers.
Cam Johnson.
Okay,
they
but
got-
I think the 76ers have a good supporting cast. Tobias isn't a scrub. Like, if there's nobody able else to
Yeah, he
score,
gonna hit his
still
20.
score.
Also,
but it's
I mean,
gonna be
Tyrese
him.
is good
He's
too,
gonna-
right?
he's gonna get
First
his
year
20.
head coach
For who?
for the Sixers.
Oh, but Nick Nurse is already an established coach. He's a championship winning coach.
Yeah, but if you got a
He's
bunch
good
of
enough.
You got a bunch of bums, it's not gonna matter.
yeah,
Like.
well,
It's gonna
Tobias
Tyrese is
Harris.
in a
It's gonna
bum.
be Tobias, Maxey. and a bunch
Tobias
of
thinks
bums.
he's
How
a
about that?
killer. Bro.
Remember when
No,
He is a
Tobias
killer.
not a bum either, though.
He's a killer, but they don't even.
Remember
he's
when
a
Tobias
killer in the
Harris was the
third,
best
fourth
player on the
option.
Clippers?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was nice, man.
Yeah.
People be hating on Tobias. I
Norman
love
Powell's
him.
a
We're
six-man
past those days,
superstar.
though.
I
Yeah.
still think they'll make the playoffs because I think their roster is too deep.
That's a bad take.
Really?
Without
so.
without
Yeah,
them
but
two, they're
without
not
Embiid
even coming
and
Yeah,
out.
Harden.
those are just hypotheticals, though. Who knows what's gonna
Because
happen?
I don't know if
I
they're
hope
getting
they-
back for Harden and get a bunch of solid pieces. I think they'll make it work. 'Cause Tyrese
I hope the
is
process
active.
implodes.
I agree with you if Embiid's there, but without
And
Embiid,
Tobias.
I can't see it. Do you have a different
Didn't
team?
the Clippers make the playoffs with freaking Lou Williams, Patrick Beverly, and
It was
Tobias
nice.
at
And
the
they had
helm?
Shea.
was nice,
and they
though.
had Shea.
Shea was averaging like
Shea.
12. like 11, 12.
Lou Will got a whole song about him.
So
So,
it's possible.
he's
They
different.
beat the Warriors twice.
They had
I
the
remember
sixth
that
man of
they
the year,
came back.
Montrezl
Yeah.
Harrell.
Oh
Yeah, it
god.
was.
Montrezl
At the
was
time,
going crazy.
Pretty good
That
too.
Yeah, they had Lou Will.
six
But I'm
man,
saying
Lou
that-
Will.
Okay, but that team had no stars and they were good enough.
And they,
Because they was
West
nice
was
together.
pretty
So it's
tough.
like they were like kind of like the Thunder.
Times have
You
changed.
know how the Thunder
Yeah,
they didn't have a
times have
star.
changed.
They had
Not in the
Shea,
East.
but
Like,
I'm talking about
freaking-
like the Chris Paul Thunder though.
Huh?
I say I'm talking about they're like the Chris Paul Thunder. They just had like
Oh.
yeah, a bunch of
there's
solid
yeah
players.
like
Winning,
Yeah,
winning.
That's
Made
what
it.
I think would happen with the 76ers.
nah.
I don't
That's
think
different though. I think
they don't have as
the
many
league is
solid
deeper
players.
these days than
Depends.
it was
Like,
back then.
depends on what you get for Harden, especially with what Moore is asking for him. Like, we'll see.
Shit, even
Man.
with Harden there, if
It's a
Embiid's
big
not there,
hypothetical, yeah.
Yeah, if Embiid's not there, he's not. Like what are they gonna get? Randall or something? Like Randall gonna take him?
What do you mean?
Like
The playoffs?
if they traded Embiid to the Knicks.
Randall
Yeah,
will get him
Randall
there.
takes it.
Randall will get him
He's
there.
not by
Randall
himself.
He's
takes
not a
But they would be
playoff.
like-
Yeah,
Randall's definitely do it.
Randall's a regular
Oh,
season
nice.
really good player.
Randall get his
Just
20
like-
and 10. Oh,
but when playoffs come, he just hides. Like he's not there.
I just don't like the supporting cast. Like I get what you guys are saying, but I think you're giving too much
Randall's
credit.
fine.
They got some nice players, but you got to also realize PJ Tucker's gone. If Harden's gone, who's gonna have
Yeah,
Melton,
PJ.
Maxey?
Peter Tucker's
We
like,
don't
nah, I'm
know
out of
who's
here.
The supporting cast, like, 'cause PJ does have value regardless of where Gets straight into.
And then you got to rely on
Harden,
Paul
so
Reed
that's
for
something.
center minutes. That's the worst thing you could possibly do.
He's solid, right? He's gonna get cooked, but he's still solid.
He'll get you some buckets.
Is Harrell still on the team?
Sadly.
Yeah.
He'll definitely get cooked too.
You think the Cavs will be better this year after experiencing that the lights being too
I
bright?
mean, you can't really tell until you see the playoffs.
I mean, they
Well,
got
they didn't make a whole bunch of changes either.
they got shooters, so
Got Max
that'll
Strus.
help them.
yeah, they got juice.
I think it'll be at the same spot they were last year.
Dr. Struess.
Top 5?
Yeah.
Fourth seed. Yeah,
What
50
about-
wins.
you got-
50
you
wins
got
is
a
kind of a
different
lot.
team in the East, or everyone said Pacers.
Yeah, Pacers. I mean, the Pacers are the only team that were out
I guess
that
Magic.
made a good, that even
For
made like
playoffs?
moves.
Yeah, Magic
I
might make
mean,
it.
if it's not the Pacers, I think everybody who's made it this year is gonna make it next year. But if the Pacers, if the Magic had a chance, or if we were talking about people who aren't going to make it, it's either the Pacers or the Magic.
I think the Hornets
I
might
got the
have a
Hornets.
good chance.
Oh,
I think the Hornets have zero chance of making the
No,
playoffs.
I don't think playoffs, but
Miles
play
Bridges
in.
coming back.
That's the difference.
I mean, yeah, that might be a.
They have a
That's
fighting
true.
chance
Melo
for
was
the 8th
hurt for
seed.
like mad long.
Don't say that.
When LaMelo's healthy, they had 2 playing chances. They lost, but
Hey, what if the Pistons are nice? Cade's coming back.
And,
Pistons are gonna be at the
Miles
bottom for a
back
couple
to-
of years.
to your point.
I mean, like I don't think the Pistons would have to make a really big trade to like get into like the other second half of the East.
Yeah, I don't think
Yeah,
they'll
I think
make
the Pacers
it,
are
but-
the obvious choice.
Yeah.
Like,
Hey, said the NBA is unpredictable.
yeah, the West is like because you got the for me, I
There's
would
an
say
obvious choice in
the
West,
Mavs,
actually. Yeah, the
but
Mavs. I was gonna
it's
say.
like,
Houston
but you never
Rockets.
like the Thunder and the Pelicans didn't make it either, you know, and
I
they
don't- I
could
don't-
like
the Pelicans is too many.
I don't know Zion come back, he stopped being a
Gumbo,
freak.
They were like number 1 seed for a while.
Yeah.
He stopped being a freaky frog. he gonna be all right.
The
Like,
Gumbo get focused, they'll get
Yeah.
in.
That's facts.
Yeah.
Like the Pelicans do have a good chance with Zion playing because he is a really good player.
It's just health, bro.
Who did they add anybody in the offseason?
Um,
I know they lost Jackson Hayes,
Bro,
but
who
that
the
wasn't
fuck
really
is their
big
coach?
Didn't play, though.
big deal for them.
Who's the Pelicans coach right now?
Willie Green, no?
He got
Yeah,
fired,
that's
did he
what-
not?
Oh, did he?
not he didn't get
No,
fired.
he didn't get fired.
I don't think so. I don't know why he would
No,
get
no,
fired.
That's good.
I'm pretty sure he's still.
Good season. He had
Pretty sure he's still a
overachieving
new
seasons
coach. Yeah.
Can't even be mad at him.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah,
shit,
yeah.
there was
making
a
it.
lot of coaches fired. Forgive me,
I don't,
like
think he, I don't think he was fired. There was
I mean,
a lot fired,
I know there are a lot of fans that are mad at him this season though, but
Really?
that's why I thought he got
Really?
fired.
Yeah,
They were
Willie
I mean,
Green.
it's
upset
not
with
really
him.
his chance.
Yeah,
Because
what he can't control Zion.
people are having memes that are like
It's not Zion's fault.
People
I mean,
are
it's not
having
his
memes
fault.
about like, oh, Willie can't speech his way out of this one. Like,
Oh, this-
yeah, like people could just be losing.
We gotta keep
It's not his
fighting.
fault though, to be honest. I think the Jazz will do better than they did last year. I think the rookie, from watching what he did at the summer league, played pretty
What's
well.
his name?
Forgot. But
Damn,
played well.
that's crazy.
Yeah, and they're
You
gonna
said
make
he's
playoffs,
nice.
bro.
Yeah.
He is nice.
He gonna take him.
I know.
He
Yeah,
is
that's
nice.
a big
I
playoffs
remember
with
the
the
name
Dame
of the
trade.
league, bro. I said he was nice.
Yes.
If you think he's nice, you got to know his name.
I
Guys,
can
the,
see people that are nice and not know their names.
guys, the Spurs are obviously making playoffs this year. Come on, Wemby's taking them. Wemby's taking them in.
Wemby.
The Wemby sweep.
They gonna